All right. My name is Dustin. I'm a 36-year-old male, obviously, in North Carolina, in the U.S. So I just wanted to share a vision I had 6 months ago to the day. It was on March 19th. Um, and before I get going here, I'll give you the backstory, which is my grandmother, grandfather were really Christian, raised us in church. My mom did. My mom, very Christian, just passed this past December 17th. And both my pa and Grammy passed in their mid-60s in 2015 and 2016. So it's been a weird little ride for me in my faith. It was a lot more deeply rooted early on, but in this last year and a half or so, the Holy Spirit's really been sending me signals and messages and hints like never before. And even then, I still didn't get saved again. I wasn't born again until about 2 months ago. So I'm very stubborn, and our Father knows this. But anyways, I was not going to share this vision, especially with everything that's been going on and all the visions and all of the dreams that all these children and men, old men, young women, older women are having, and the Holy Spirit is giving us confirmation after confirmation, and it's really, really remarkable, man. It's truly incredible. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm very blessed to be without a drink now, officially, for 11 days. I've been working there for a while, so I drank beer, as like a after work thing, for the longest time. And I mean, every day. Like, it was just have a few beers every day, But we're past it now, so let's move forward. So back to the vision. This was on March the 19th. Caitlin was actually praying over our dinner. It was between 9 and 9 p.m. So we eat late here. It was between 9 and 9:05 p.m. I drew it shortly after, within 15 to 30 minutes, I would say. It was less than an hour after. Actually, it was less than 30 minutes after, for sure. Because I had to get it down. I had to remember this. Like, he kind of told me, hey, draw this one, because this is going to come up later. I didn't know this for the longest time. So, like I said, I did not want to share this because of all the hate towards all the visions and all the dreams and all the confirmations that the Holy Spirit's given all of us. But there's a reason all these people are saying it. And you know what the reason is? It's because God told us to. Most of us didn't want to do this, I can assure you. I'm doing it at what feels like the last second of the last minute, But he's asking me to do this. So, on this day, 19th of March, 2025, it says right here, this little area, vision I had during a dinner prayer being made by Kat, which is my significant other, my better half. We were holding hands, and I decided to look up instead of down during the prayer. So during the prayer, I decided to, pray up. And we had been on this journey. I was still drinking. I still had bad language. I was still listening to all the everyday secular artists, you know what I mean? Like, I was still dipping and dabbing in sin every day. I didn't start truly taking this to the 100% threshold and really testing my limits physically, emotionally, and mentally until about 2 months ago. And I'm very grateful for that to this day. So back to this. In this vision, now this is a very short prayer, short period of time, but it felt like I saw a lot. It probably didn't last 5 to 10 seconds. Maybe it was 15 seconds at the most. Where Caitlin was praying. And I almost like tranced out of this. And I'm literally seeing this in the air. So right here, I'm going to explain this for you. Your perspective is going to be behind my head. Right here, okay? And we're going to be looking at an angle into the distance. Alright? So I love this backdrop, right? It's so dope. It's our little wall, man. Me and Jesus' wall. Caitlin set it up, but we use it. Alright, so right here. This is the back of my head. I wrote right here. Me, bad hair day per drawing. Of course. Seemingly knelt down almost as if they were shielding me. Right here. Above these figures here, right? These men with beards and longer hair. It was all white. White hair, white beard. So it says men with white, long hair and goatees were in formation, all looking forward as I look back at this quote-unquote void. This is the void here, right? You can tell I drew this in a frenzy. All of this is bright orange. So the whole entire sky, y'all, is bright orange, right? You're looking behind me. What I'm looking at are... Liam's trying to share with you. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hello. Yep. You see what he's watching? Yay! There you go. All right. So, thank you. So in the distance, I'm looking, and I'm knelt down. I'm on my knees, is what it feels like. I couldn't see that. Wasn't paying attention. I'm focused on what's behind me. So I see these men in formation, in literal like rows of men, right? 2 rows at least behind me, and then I could feel the presence of more directly behind me, like infinitely more. I have no idea how many more. Obviously not infinitely, but there were many rows behind me, right? They were all facing towards me. I was looking back where we were coming from, and it looked like a black void, huge. It was definitely bigger than the size of the sun at its biggest point in the sky, right? Even with its little aura field around it at sunsets all day, it was huge. Now this is like probably a third of the sky, like that big. The rest of everything else was bright orange, like sun orange. Like I don't, the only way I can explain it is it was as if I was viewing back post-rapture. I don't know what I would be viewing that for, but it was saints, and it was the presence of saints, and I was safe, and I was on my knees just looking back in pure like shock and awe. You know what I mean? Like, what just happened? And it is the most surreal thing that I've ever seen in a vision. I've never seen anything like this. It did not make sense. It's like an inverse sky. If you had a sun out and a black backdrop for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't know. Was it a time loop? Let's see what else I said. I said right here underneath this, I said, this is black, but not like an eclipse. It was much larger, like unrecognizable for us, like a void ? Or a time loop. And that's everything I shared on there. These were all obviously like quickly drawn pictures of the saints or whatever, you know. A couple rows is what I remember looking back through. And we were definitely moving away from this void and from the orange. We were moving, you know, towards your perspective if you were behind me. So, has anybody else had this type of vision or anything close to it? I'm going to put this out there for anyone else who needs this validation. The Holy Spirit is truly calling me to put this out there to you. There's going to be someone out here that is going to see this, and you're going to know yours was legitimate. That was Jesus. He sent you that. Nobody else. Like I said again, I never would have shared this. Never. In a million years. But yesterday, he started pressing me about it. And then today, he was like, I was praying to him outside like I usually do every single day. I'll go out in the yard, either in the back or the front, anywhere. And I look up and I pray to the heavens. And I try to face east. And I lean back and I just envelop the full presence of God. And today I asked him, like I do every day, Lord, give me signs, give me confirmations. Oh, Father, let me see it. I want to see it all. I want to see any and everything. And the first immediate thought in my head came after that was, but you haven't even shared the last one I gave you. Do with it what y'all will. Y'all have a good one.